Welcome to Mindful Language, a space where philosophy meets everyday life. I'm Susan Hempenstall, a philosopher of mind, and I've spent years exploring the deep connection between language, thought, and meaning. How we speak, how we listen, and how we understand each other shapes our entire reality. But too often we miscommunicate. We say one thing, but another is heard. We reach out, but instead of connection, we find misunderstanding, frustration, even pain. I know because I've been there. That's where mindful language comes in. I've developed a series of life practices designed to help you use language with clarity, precision, and care, so you can express what you truly mean and receive the words of others as they intend. These practices aren't abstract theories. They're tools you can use to enrich your relationships, navigate conflicts, and deepen your understanding of yourself and the world. Each video in this series will introduce one practice, one way to bring meaning and mindfulness to how you speak and listen. By learning to language with intention, we don't just avoid unnecessary pain, we create lives that are richer, more connected, and deeply understood. So, if you're ready to explore the philosophy of mind in a way that's practical, personal, and transformative, subscribe, stay curious, and let's begin. The practices in this section introduce you to how people situate themselves in the world and how this affects their communication with others. These are fundamental practices that awaken us to ways in which people interact so we can choose how we want to react. This practice, want and need, explains how people can relate in the same relationship for different reasons. Ask yourself how you stand in a relationship. Are you there because you want to be or because you need to be? How do you consider the other person in the relationship? Do you feel they're there because they want to be, or do you sense that they need to be there? It takes a minimum of two to relate, and the quality of the relationship is affected by the reasons the parties have chosen this particular relationship. A few examples of how this want and need practice unfolds. It's usually evident when either one or both parties doesn't want to be in a relationship. This also applies to a teenager moving through a stage of independence from a need to be with you. They will begin to question whether they really want to be there. At school, we can be forced to pursue a training in subject matter due to the job market at the time. A university education could be more desirable and achievable, but time and money stand in the way. Subsequently, we can find ourselves stuck in a job or position that makes us miserable. However, we need to stay because of the salary or the benefits. If you are stuck, finding small rewards will help to ease the tension while you decide what it is you really want. Moving towards something solely to get away from where you are could land you in a worse position. Understanding yourself and finding out what you really want will provide a specific destination. There is the possibility also of doing two things for the purpose of working towards balance. Keeping involved in a hobby or using your spare time to volunteer for a meaningful cause provides small rewards which make the daily trudge worth it. Playing this out, ask yourself what relationship you stand in with the other person or situation. Again, consider what relation you feel the other person stands in with you. It will be difficult to seek harmony if either one does not want to be there. Summarizing, harmony is possible when all parties want to be where they are. Try to avoid getting stuck in a situation because you need to be there. Know what you want and seek it. In the meantime, seek small rewards. There are many more of these practices to come. If you'd like to see more content, click on the like and follow buttons below.